What is up, everybody? Collector Joey here, and today, of course, it's Thursday. We have Copper Drop today. Another episode 23. Hopefully, I'm not too far away from the mic. There we go. Hopefully, y'all are having an amazing day today. I really, really hope you guys are. I'm always glad to. Sorry, there's like a bug flying around here. It's a mosquito. They always bite me. Anyways, so we do have Copper Drop today, and we have a special guest today. He might be a little bit late, but that's okay. We will stall for him. Hopefully he'll make it in here. But I always have to, have this awesome panel with me. I love this panel. We have the OGs in here, of course. So I do want to have one person come in here, Mr. Zio himself. What is up, my guy?
Yo, what's going on, man? Thank you for having me. Good evening,
Yes.
everybody. How you doing today, man?
Doing good. Glad to see you here. I
Yeah.
really appreciate you being here.
Oh, man, I'm excited for
Yeah.
tonight's guest. I'm excited to see everybody from the panel. So, yeah, man,
Yeah.
let's get it going.
Let's get it going, man. Let me actually turn on. I always forget to turn on the music, so we're gonna do
Oh
that
yeah,
beforehand. I don't know why. I want to put some because I did have like Halloween music. I want to put like some actual like beats instead of these
lo-fi right
like.
there, dude.
Yeah, see, there's a lo-fi, but I always hear it's like the same one like all the time. I want to switch it up a little bit.
Oh shoot,
There we go. Y'all
sure.
can hear it. Yeah.
The
Just
Collector
have it.
Joey Trap remix.
Yeah, the trap remix collector Joey. um, then we're gonna get Mr. Good Old Spotchka out here himself with the new Apple mics. I see. Look at that.
I was
Or
supposed
the
to
Apple mic.
say,
Yeah,
man,
Yeah,
thank y'all for having me for the 23rd episode. Congratulations,
yeah.
by the way. 23 sounds like a gigantic number, man, and it
That
is,
is.
dude.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So
Thank you.
I'm excited to talk tonight, man. I'm excited to see what you got for this or that, man. It's good
I
to be
know.
back.
That seems
Let's do
like
this.
it's. That seems like it's the staple now. This or that. Like everybody waits for that, and I love that. And it's hard to come up with something like every single week, but I'm
Right,
trying. I'm trying.
dude. You do a good job every single week, man. I'm surprised at every
Yeah.
single one that you come up with. I'm like, I didn't even think of that. So good job, man. I'm
Hopefully,
excited, man.
yeah. Hopefully this one's good, but not like too easy. It might be, but I don't know.
Sometimes they're easy, and sometimes I'm like they're too hard. Where I'm up at night thinking about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, this or that, bro. I don't know, because like there was a what was it? It's like something with DC you had us pick out, and I was like
Mhm.
up at night thinking about it the other night. I was like, dude, I still don't know which one I want out of that. So like, yeah,
still
good job, bro.
having PTSD from it. No, man,
Right.
whether they're
Copper
easy or
drop
difficult,
PTSD.
they're always fun, bro.
Yeah.
That's the
Right.
best part about it. They're
That-
always fun.
yeah, they're fun to do. Um, but we have the last guy here, Mr. Austin. What is
Hey,
up?
hey guys, hey everybody. Thanks for having me on again, Joey.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for coming. Thank you. We missed you last week, but right back on the saddle.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Back,
Thank
baby.
you. Thank you for being here, and thank you 19 of y'all for being here. Wow, that I really do appreciate that. We all appreciate that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on everybody here. Awesome. Everybody over
Oh.
here, everybody down here. Oh, he got the collector Joey merch on too. Love
Hey.
it, love it. Thank you, Austin.
Hell
for,
yeah.
yeah, they're pretty good shirts. I like them.
Oh man, I
Awesome.
love it.
I want to make a hoodie too, like just for me and Myra for the winter. That would be kind of cool.
And then I'm
to
gonna
rock around.
request a tank top cutoff for next summer.
Yeah, just I'll send you another shirt. You just cut it.
Yeah, okay.
Custom.
Um, but okay, so now there's 20 people. Thank you for that extra person. While y'all are in here, make sure you hit that like button. And I saw that 84% of y'all. It's down though from last week. 85% of y'all weren't subscribed. Now it's 84. So we're making a good step up. So if you're watching the replay, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit it with your nose. I bet you can't hit it with your nose. Try it. We'll see if you could do it or not. And then hit that like button with your elbow. So I really bet you can't do that. So tell me if you do in the comments if you can hit that. But anyways, we got some people in the chat we want to say hello to, as we usually do. We do have Yomo right here, always putting that cop or drop logo. Hello, Yomo. Glad to see you as always. We do have SpongeBob SquareBalls, Mr. Classy Thomas. You guys, y'all know him well. He's been on here before. An amazing guy. You guys know who that is.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm. Universal Key. This is kind of my first time seeing your name in here. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you here. Glad to see newer people. It's cool to see newer people. Hopefully y'all come back and enjoy it. Christian Cooper. one of the awesome guys
Boy.
that's here every week. You know who hasn't been here in a while that I hope shows up is TK Magic Shop. I haven't seen him around recently.
Hey, it's been a couple
yeah.
weeks.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It'd be cool to see him. Yeah.
yeah, if you're rewatching this, TK, we're missing you. Let's see. Mr. Juan himself, hello, glad to see you here as well, as always. We got my guy over here, Evil Sneaker, Mr. Steve, saying, "What's up, guys? Sorry I couldn't make it on tonight. I will try and stay awake as long as I can. I know you got some things to do in the morning, taking care of the kids, so no problem. However long you could stay, make sure you catch that replay tomorrow, though." But anyways, the movie canon, what is up, my guy? I see him in the chats all the time, man. He is such an awesome guy for sticking out with this community as he does. Chris as well is always here, my guy. Thank you so much for coming every week. It's highly appreciated from everybody. Daniel Brancato as well, hello, always here. Love this dude. And MB Dyson too, saying, "What's up, Joey and all?" What is up, MB Dyson? He posted a picture of that Mysterio that I gave away. He's still loving that figure. I love to see that. I really
Oh yeah,
do.
man.
Yeah. And my lifelong friend over here, Dan the Investor, how are you? Glad to see you here as well. Jazzy, I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. Thank you for being here.
My dude.
That's my dude too. If you ever are available, I will, or if I ever have a spot open, I'm gonna ask you if you want to be on here one day, and that would be awesome if you.
You know what we need to do? We need to take another guys trip. We need to go to Vegas and hang out with Jazz.
Bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
say
That
less.
would be
Let's do it.
sick.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Vegas is so fun too, man.
Look,
I
I'm
love
just
it.
saying, my brother, he lives in Japan. He's in the Navy.
Yeah.
He comes back in January again for like 3 weeks. And we went to Vegas January this year. I'm just saying, if you guys have a spare few days.
Hey man, I've never been to Vegas, so that sounds fun. Just let's do it.
I've gone 2 years in
be-
a row. I could make it 3.
Let's do it.
Well,
Let's do it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be fresh off Hawaii, so I
Street.
don't know if I can make it.
Come on,
Bro,
Joey,
everybody
come
in
on.
Hawaii. I mean, everything in Hawaii is freaking expensive. I heard so.
All right.
You'll make your money. You'll make your money back in Vegas, bro.
And then we got.
That's what I
oh my god.
Make your money back.
I'll put it
You ain't
all on.
losing.
I'll put it all on green. Fuck it. MB Dyson saying closing on 5K. Yes,
Get it,
I
baby.
actually am. I'm like almost 100 away, 105, something like that. So that is awesome. Thank you everybody that subscribed. This bug's still flying.
You're going to
around.
get that like this.
I'm. It's awesome. I think
before
you guys.
Next
Thanksgiving,
unboxing.
bro.
Ain't that crazy time too? Because you just reached 4K like what
I
a
don't know
month and a
what it
half
is.
ago, bro.
Yeah,
like
I-
that's
Dude,
insane.
He just hit like 2,500 not that long ago.
Let's get a hell yeah
Thank
for
you,
everybody in
thank
the
you,
comments,
guys.
bro.
Really
Congratulations,
appreciate
brother.
that.
We're proud of you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it feels worth it though after staying up for so long doing these unboxings. I stay up
Dude.
late doing those unboxings.
Yeah.
No, not just the
Brother-
unboxing, the announcement updates.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah, your
dude,
ass up at
yeah.
3 a.m. doing these
Dude, I
announcement
wake up
videos,
at
bro.
6, and I'll sometimes see these videos and it'll be like, Collector Joey uploaded 3 hours ago. I'm like,
I
Jesus
know.
Christ.
I was at lunch today watching your video today for Murrok, or
Yeah.
I think it's his name, and I was
Murrok,
like, when did this dude record this? I was like, this dude was up
Well,
late.
no, it actually.
Oh yeah,
came
you
out-
said you did
Yeah,
say it did release like
yeah.
at 10 or something. And you
Yeah,
were,
I was like,
yeah,
bro, like this is easy.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
you know.
damn, that's actually I'm giving
Yeah,
you too much credit. Take it
hopefully-
back, guys. Take that
Yeah,
shit back. Take it back.
it actually
You didn't work hard for those. No, I'm kidding.
Let's see. Yeah, Christian Cooper is saying, if I am going to unbox that tumbler, yes, me and Zio and I think Austin, maybe if you're going to come or not, are going to unbox it live. And then Zio actually has a few figures as well that he's going to unbox with us tomorrow at 7 p.m. And Austin too. I don't know. You haven't told me what you're unboxing yet though.
I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
choose something. I'll let you
Okay.
guys. I'll let like the
Also,
chat pick. I'll put in some options. I'll
Okay.
just
I wanted to
have a lot.
add Juan Broke on Toys also maybe joining us tomorrow if that's
Oh,
cool
okay.
with
Oh, yeah,
everybody.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
so
Yeah,
we can
hell yeah.
like he'll be on there with us.
I just need to get his
his
profile
thumbnail?
picture. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna,
Ooh,
we're
I'm
gonna
just
have
saying,
a cool
I
unboxing.
may unbox Invincible actually
Okay.
because the first
Ooh,
episode of
that would be a
season
good
2
figure.
was sick.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds fun. So if you guys don't have anything you're doing on tomorrow, 7 p.m. I try to do it before, like, or after Lyell stream, Figure Flex Friday, and I try to do it before LWO, so we have that little space in between to give you guys some entertainment or something while y'all are waiting for that. But Let's see who else we have in here. We have Brick. Bro, Brick is such an awesome guy. He is
Brick is
always
awesome.
Yeah, he is always in the chats, always saying, just keeping up with me. It's awesome. I love it.
He's also doing new video ideas.
Yeah, he's also having a live tomorrow too. So if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I think it's tomorrow as well, or it's Saturday. It's one of those two. I forgot. Let us know in the chats, Brick, when that is. I believe it's Saturday, I think. But let's see, Christian. Or what time is it? ET, I believe. So right now it's 9:13. So if you want to calculate it.
So it's tomorrow 7 p.m. Central Time, and it'll be 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Time.
All right.
Then 5 p.m. West Coast.
Yeah. Okay. Evil Sneaker saying, yeah, it's Saturday. He's saying it's Saturday. Okay, cool. He's saying Brick is kind of cool. Yeah, he's kind of cool. EC's is in here too. It would be 8. Yeah. Okay. She's saying thank you. Peyton's in here as well, guys. What is up, Peyton?
Hey, Peyton.
How are you? Usually I start this with our special guest questions, but our special guest is going to be a little bit late, so that's okay. I want to ask you guys, have y'all picked up anything new? Any of y'all? Anything new? Anything coming in? Just while we wait for this special guest to be here, I would like to know if you guys want to tell us. Anybody?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So tomorrow we're gonna be unboxing that Electro that came in
Yeah.
just recently. I also did finally get my the Batman Robert Pattinson conversion on Sideshow because I was hesitant on it, so I was like, you know what? I finally got that notification. I pulled the trigger on that, so I'm excited for that. I am hoping for it to release because it's taking forever. So that's the other thing, and then. But I did get an Iron Man Mark 44, but he got damaged in shipping. So that kind of
what happened with it? 44.
So
which one's that one?
45.
45? Oh,
45.
okay.
45 from Age of Ultron.
Mhm.
I don't know, dude. The shipper that it comes in, not the actual shipper, but the what would it be? The foam one?
Yeah.
The foam covering actually like rubbed off paint. Like,
on the faceplate.
On the faceplate,
Bro,
yeah.
That's what happened to my well, the one I just unboxed.
Yes, I saw that
yeah.
in yours.
Yeah.
So like I think you and I both like just got like screwed in the same
Yeah.
freaking week or two within each other, and I was like, damn, that sucks. But I mean, I put on the battle damage plate for now, and it kind of just looks like a battle damaged Iron Man. So I'm cool with it for now. I am gonna get a replacement piece from eBay. I'm just waiting on some offers.
Yeah, the one that I had is so old that I can't even find a different faceplate. It's hard because that one's like 5 years old.
Yeah,
it's hard to find pieces for it.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah.
Anybody else get anything new? And yeah, what do you got?
Yeah, I got a couple pieces in. I got two. I got the Hot Toys in-game Captain America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
finally.
Telling us, yeah.
And then I got the 6-scale White Wolf by Buzz Toys. The Geralt from The Witcher.
Oh, okay. I thought you said White Wolf, so I thought it was the Winter Soldier.
No,
isn't that what his name is, right? They call him that? Yeah.
The White Wolf? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Danny, you got anything coming in at least? Or you pick up anything?
Man, I wish, dude. I've been so broke, with the car buying situation and whatnot.
And you got a new car.
You caught that.
Flex.
I got a car, so yeah, there's that.
Damn.
I told the boys that, speaking of the boys, I've been wanting to get into the boys collection because Toys R Us released their 2.0 Homelander, I'm pretty sure, and Austin just got his So-So Toys Homelander in. And, I think the body on the So-So Toys one looks better in my opinion.
Dude, I'll tell you this. I don't know why this got a lot of hate online.
I think it's just the head sculpt, bro.
I like it. Even the head sculpts, man, they don't bother me. But I'm also one of those collectors where, I mean, yeah, these require some money, so sure, people can have some critiques and whatnot. But I'm pretty easy to please.
Right.
I was really happy with the body because he looks great. He feels great. He's not loose at all. Body's really tight. Head sculpts are great, man. I love it.
This is gonna sound like a weird question, but is he squishy? Like the material for the suit? Carlos laughing at me.
I don't know about squishy.
Like you see, okay, that's a thing for me though. Is like I'm very particular on how a figure feels.
You can feel the pad.
Is it like sticky like the Age of Ultron Vision?
No.
Okay, good. See, because like I've been tempted. I don't know which one to go with. Either you or the chat let me know. Like So Toys and Toys Era 2.0, because I do want to start a boys collection, but like, which one to go with is my question. But I'm waiting for the NR Robert Pattinson Batman to come out. Hopefully that comes out sometime next month.
My buddy William, he bought the Toys Era body for So body for really cheap, and then he got a head sculpt for it, like a knockoff one, and it's fantastic. I think he said he paid like $20 shipped for the head sculpt.
I'm really curious on how to get a V Collectibles Homelander head sculpt from somebody. Like, how expensive is that? Because the V Collectible sculpt on that and the paint job is incredible, right? So, I don't know, man. Homelander is somebody like eventually, because I pre-ordered the InArt Superman, right? I really want to put in my eventual collection, right, is to have Homelander versus Superman.
I forgot.
I know.
That InArt Superman.
Right? I haven't forgot about it, bro. My first pre-order.
I forgot.
Man, but yeah.
Pull the trigger on that already, Austin, or not yet?
I actually completely forgot. Oh, I'm behind on like literally like 15 pre-orders that I need just to put in. Yeah. And I was doing that the other night. I put in a few, and I forgot about InArt. I need to do that right now.
I was about to say, I haven't picked up any figures, but I did have the chance to go check out the Marvels a little bit tonight. I watched the first 40 minutes of this film, right? I was about to say, Evil Sneaker just said, watch 40 minutes of this movie, y'all. It's not it. Okay. And then here's the thing. I've been an MCU fan since 2008. Okay. I have been going to see every single MCU movie up to date. Okay. And I have never walked out of an MCU movie up until now. Okay. The movie starts out, and this isn't really spoilerific, right? The movie starts out and it just straight into it. You don't get backstory on like what everybody's been up to. You don't get too much. They just straight into it. Right. And the dialogue's kind of like here and there, and there was some funny parts, but I was just like, this is just such a lackluster film, man. And it really made me think about that Variety article. I was checking about the LoKey finale that just came out. I wish Marvel would stick to stuff more like that, right? Because it seems like LoKey had a plan. It seems like the people that was creating that show had a story in mind and they wanted to stick to it. And every other Disney Plus series, besides like WandaVision and maybe even Moon Knight, feel like they didn't have a plan. Feel like they were just trying to set up, it's like a commercial for another movie or another show. And that's just what the Marvel felt like. And I just wish that we could have better MCU movies coming out, right? Because besides No Way Home and Guardians 3, I've not enjoyed a single MCU movie since Endgame. So it's I don't know if anybody else went and watched the Marvels tonight, but let us know in the chat what you thought without any spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers, but just let us know. That would be kind of cool. I would like to know. I heard a little bit about the end credit scene, but we'll talk about that later, or not talk about it. But
dude, tell me about it because I'm.
No, I don't want. We can't.
We can't do that right now. Yeah. But you're over here. You're spoiling LoKey in the background right here.
Say like the Roku TV. Yeah.
After Secret Wars, they need a reboot.
Yeah, I've heard Movie Canon. I've heard that a lot. Actually, I've heard that that's going to be the plan because, like, if you think about it in the grand scheme of what Marvel's plan is, how do you raise the stakes higher than bringing every Marvel universe into one movie? Right? It just doesn't get bigger than that. Maybe Marvel versus DC. Other than that, there doesn't seem like there could be exactly right. That's at least.
Just think about comics. Anytime it always happens. There's some big cataclysmic event. Start new.
See, but it's easier with comics though, because movies, like, I forget what the quote was, but it's like they burn bright and fast, right? Like people often say that phases 1 through 3 was the peak of Marvel, and I don't know what the ticket sales were for tonight, but like the theater wasn't sold out.
It was projected to be the lowest Marvel film, projected to be lower than The Flash,
and that is insane to me because
that's based off of pre-ticket sales,
right? So. Because I remember a time when a Marvel movie came out. Everybody and their mother was going to the theater to go see this film. Yeah. So it's a little sad to see that Marvel's fallen so far. I don't know. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry for the Marvel tangent there.
No. But once again, we also kind of got to give it a little bit of like a buffer, I guess, because like that 45-day release on Disney Plus after the theatrical release. So, and nowadays, like with inflation and the cost of everything, this may be one of those movies that people say, hey, look, yeah, I can wait 45 days to watch this at home.
Yeah.
I was telling them behind the scenes, y'all, like, I don't know if I would want to watch this in around like February, March, whenever they decide to put this on Disney Plus. Like, it just felt very much like Quantum Mania. It's the same energy as like Quantum Mania and Love and Thunder, where it's just too spacey and too. I've said this to a regular at work before. Like, every Marvel movie after Guardians like 2, like after Civil War and Infinity War, felt like they were just trying to be like in space and just goofiness, right? And it's the same vibe.
Formula now.
Yeah,
it's a
and
whole
it's
different formula, and
it feels so repetitive. Yeah, but you guys you're absolutely right, Carlos. Yeah,
it's a different formula, and it's just, I mean, they need to change it up quick because I feel like the audience is not, we're not reacting to it the way that they probably projected, and I'm sure that a lot of people, investors in the company, are starting to push out a lot of pressure on the writer. Well, even with the writer strike, like, everything has been chaotic for the movie industry, right? It's just been a crazy time period, and I know that they're getting back to it, but I feel like that's just going to add more pressure to Disney specifically, because it's going to be hard for them to bounce back from this. I mean, what's the next big thing that they have coming after Deadpool, which is not even theirs fully, right? Because it's half Fox, and right? I mean,
yeah.
right?
I mean, they haven't even
half Fox.
They haven't even announced what's coming out next for Marvel, right?
Saying. I mean,
like, what if season 2? Like, I thought that was supposed to be out already. Like, what the hell, Marvel? Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna be crazy.
Christian Cooper saying, on the hunt for the Hot Toys lizard base. Where's a good place to look? eBay has crazy prices.
Buy sell trade groups.
Yeah, buy sell trade groups. What? Yeah.
Monkey Depot is a website that sells like individual pieces.
I have mine right there.
Head sculpts, little blasters, little accessories from things. So you just have to check on there to see what they may have.
So I haven't seen the prices for it. That lizard base. I'm guessing it was a sleeper, basically.
I wouldn't expect. Is that the one from the
No Way Home?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's right here. It's this one. Yeah.
It's a separate. It was sold separately, right?
Yeah, it was sold separately.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It sold out quick, didn't it? Or not quick, but it went waitlisted like. Yeah.
I don't know. But do you guys want to get started? We'll just go. When Calvin jumps in here, we'll just get his opinion on these things. We'll start off, guys. Let me actually share the screen. All right, guys. First thing we're gonna talk about tonight. So I missed it last week, but me and Austin were talking about this because we love Tim Curry's Pennywise, and I feel like Tim Curry's Pennywise is a lot better than oh wait, I think Calvin's here actually. Oh, Calvin's here. What is up, Calvin?
Here he
guy.
is.
There he is after a
Welcome
long
in,
day.
Calvin.
Hey, Calvin.
I apologize. What's up, my
No,
brothers?
you're
What's
good.
up, Bill? I apologize. It's been a hell of a day.
No, you're good. We know you're busy. We know.
I made it.
You made it here. So this is our special guest, Mr. LoKey Collector. You guys, if you haven't, wait. So Calvin, do you have your own YouTube? Like, do you have videos? I tried to like tag you in something, but I couldn't.
No, I've been a guest for a long time
forever,
now.
yeah.
So
yeah, that's cool. I
with
like
my
that.
work schedule.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
it's
possible.
hard.
So
Yeah.
Good to see you again, man. Good to see you.
yeah,
bro.
likewise.
Yeah,
Man.
definitely, man. It's good to see
What
you
am I doing?
again.
Doing good. We were about to talk about this Pennywise, but I want to ask you a couple questions because I usually do for the special guests. So you can just go through them real quick. They're probably things people already know anyways. Let's see. So I have these ready for, all our guests. So when did you start collecting like 1/6 figures, basically?
Got married. Needed a reason to be in the house.
Yeah. Just saying.
All my hobbies, motorcycle riding, gun shooting, everything had me out the house. And she never said it, but you could tell, like, once you're in the house. So slowly started with Pops, actually, and then fell down that rabbit hole.
That collecting gateway drug.
Oh my gosh. It got us all.
Do you still get Pops, Calvin?
Seldomly. Like if I see one that I really like, I might snatch it, but for the most part.
What was the last one you got?
I don't know.
I say, man, some of them are going pretty hard. Like those poster ones that they do nowadays, like the comic
I've seen
covers.
those, but I refuse to get back in because I was like, that's just gonna pull me right back in. So I was like, I refuse.
It's a dangerous little slippery thing that you can just fall into.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sneaker. Yeah, that's what got me. And so at that point, I was a fan of Jedi Patrol, and while he was still on that side, and the guy he used to get his stuff from turned out that he was like 20 minutes from the house. And I met that dude. He was just he had a whole warehouse for a store, so I was there for his soft open, his grand opening, and got real cool with him. And so as I'm kind of making my way through the store, checking his stuff out, and I noticed he had his own little cutout of the store, like his own little collection section.
Yeah.
And it was Hot Toys, and I was like, "Yeah, what is this?" And he was like, "Oh, those are," like he just said, "Oh, casual, those are Hot Toys." And I'm like, "What the hell is that?" And it was several different art boxes of Iron Man. So that's all I knew that was really out. And so I was like, "Oh, that looks tough." I didn't know what the figure looked like. I didn't know what diecast felt like. I didn't know nothing about it at all. So went home, did my research. So I type in Hot Toys, shot me a Sideshow, and I'm like, "What the hell's a Sideshow? I don't want this shit." Hot Toys, Hot Toys, and it just kept rerouting me back.
Yeah.
So finally, I dipped in. I placed the order for Mark 50 and 85, and got that Mark 50, and got that weight in my hand, and now I'm looking at damn near the whole line of Iron Man ahead in front of me here. So
you need to do a collection tour.
Oh.
You need to do a collection tour. That'd be awesome.
Mario was supposed to come and record one,
but pictures of his room, and it's amazing. Really?
I need to show you updates. I've gotten a few more pieces in here.
Do you have the whole Hall of Armor?
Excuse the mess if that shows up on camera, but
oh yeah, that's my display. Yeah, I just got my last 3 Hall of Armors.
And in-game, Infinity War, the in-game across the top there.
Hold on, I don't know why I haven't done this yet. Hold on.
So
there we go.
Damn, Calvin. Jeez. I didn't even know you had that bad of a setup, bro. That's insane, dude.
Oh, there's Civil War, Danny.
That's
Civil War down there.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Is that a fusion reactor you got hooked up to the Iron Man down there?
The whole room is fusion, pretty much.
Oh, really?
Just reached out to him and had another nice little order. Because I haven't ordered anything from him in a while, so
I'm on
flexing on us tonight, man. Flexing.
I just so I did a whole.
I worked for it.
I did a whole video on them, and then I accidentally deleted it, so I got to do it again.
No, but that's he's a good dude.
He's
Shane with
cool.
him, and he will take care of you. I just
he's
what
awesome.
I need now. I just got my Mark III in last week. I just walked in the door with my Mark I. What else needs some reactors? Electro just came in this week. There's a few pieces I need that I need. I don't know if you guys noticed the whiplash and how
they're like
his things are pulsating. He did that whole setup for me.
Oh wow,
that's cool.
He did that for me. My Mark VII from Queen Studio. Each individual LED is an individual little port for the batteries. So you'd have to pull the hands out, twist them on to put them back in, pull the chest out, same for the head. So I sent him everything, and he wired everything for me and sent it back. Wow. So I just come in the room and everything comes on for me. So yeah, I'm a fan of things that light up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
that's cool. I have the Iron Man right here too. I didn't even know. Cool.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next question real quick. So how did you come up with your name? So I know, of course, like it's your actual name in the title, but like, what is like LoKey? Like what made you think of LoKey?
That was from my motorcycle persona. I was in the motorcycle club for a decade. Started off as low man on the totem pole, got all the way up to being the VP of my chapter. But that's just my persona. I'm really the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
My wife is as Austin. My wife's the life of the party. She wants
firecracker.
That's what he said last time.
Getting me to dance in a club and everything. Yeah.
I'm like, chill. Like I'm really, so. So when you go through the prospecting process, they kind of fill you out and they come up with a name for you. And honestly, at first they called me Riggs because of my job, and I'm like, that's my profession. That has nothing to do with who I am.
Yeah.
And so my brother he had been in the club for like 12 years, so he was like, yo, that name doesn't work. So between him and another good friend of mine in the club. The two of them, they were like, "Yo, this dude is LoKey for real." Like, no, that's really him.
Yeah.
And so they changed my name, and so I still have my vest downstairs with my patches and everything with LoKey on it. So LoKey was just my name. Yeah. And then as far as YouTube is concerned, I mean, my name was just Calvin Williams on here. Like that was, everything was legit. I never planned to chat. I never planned to be on air, on screen with any of this. So slowly but surely, I would be like, "Hey, how's everybody doing?" Kind of just filling it out. And between Lael and Mario, those are the two reasons I am here today, because those two really brought me out. And like even still, like like I'm still a little apprehensive, like jumping on screen. But I mean, I know y'all now. That's the difference. Like actually getting out to meet people and actually get a feel for individuals, because we all know behind the scenes. Everybody know about last night what happened. It's just like you'd be like, are people real genuine individuals, or do they put on a persona for the camera and then be another way behind the scenes? And I'm not the one for BS. Like I'll call you out in a heartbeat. So
what's crazy is that that's crazy. I just noticed, like, we all met. We literally all of us met in person. That's crazy.
Right.
I got to hang out with him in London for a night. Going out like 2 a.m. It's fantastic.
I love Rachel. Yeah, that's like a sister to me now. You know what I'm saying? So
no, Calvin, I was literally just texting her. I was like, "Hey, Calvin's now on. If you want to come in and say hi."
Yo, tell her. And just real quick, you see, I had to represent because
I saw it already.
He been on me with his Dallas stuff all week. I don't ever have jerseys up on the wall like this, but. First off, I've never had this side of the room shown on camera before, but I had to make sure my Kobe stuff showed up. So,
I know. I was seeing that. I was like, "Oh, he did this."
I know Rachel would appreciate it. So.
Oh yeah.
Me and Calvin have been going at it recently. It's funny. I mean, just talking shit.
This dude will not. This dude. Hey, he's a Dirk loyal, and that's the thing. I'm a basketball fan, right? Yeah. I love basketball. I'm a historian of the game, so I've got nothing but respect for Dirk. Yeah. But he was in Dallas. He got 1 ring. I'm in LA. We got 17.
If it makes you feel better, I did stay. I went before the game. I usually go before the games, and I was at a Laker game, and I wanted to see LeBron up close, so I actually waited like an hour before the game, and they let you in early, and you can go like right up there, and like I was watching LeBron. I thought that was so cool to see him up close in person. So, at least once you got to do that.
That's crazy.
Last January, went to New York. My brother was born and raised in Queens, so I went to New York. We went to it. I was like, I got to go to the Knicks game.
Yeah.
Of course, I was Lakered up. I was talking shit the whole time about the Knicks, but my brother has a mouthpiece, right? Like I just know, because he's like a local celebrity around here. He used to be on the at the local radio station. Yeah. So I just know, keep my mouth shut, be myself, be LoKey, and when he move, I just move with him, right? I mean, just move with him. So he walks us down to the floor, and we just sit and chill. Yeah. Now, because of COVID, they were trying to rush everybody out, right? But I'm looking at the parquet floor. I'm looking at, Walt Frazier across the way with his flashy jacket. I'm just loving that I'm in the mecca of basketball. Yeah. And so a guy comes over like, yo, y'all, what's up with y'all? He was like, oh, I'm just waiting on my cousin. He's with the crew. I'm just shutting up. I'm on my phone. I don't know what y'all talking about, right? Next thing I know, dude's like, hey, you come with me. Walks us down to the floor, walks us back in the tunnel, and had us in the family room with all the family and the players. Wow. I got Julius Randle right on my backside with him and his wife and their kids. I'm just looking around like, now at that point we had to go because he didn't have no more. He couldn't say he can call out a player. So, but he got us down there. So yeah.
That's always cool. I had that like with the Cowboys too. They brought me down there.
Oh,
too.
come on, don't.
Dude, come on, man.
I know Cowboy is awful.
Cut that out of the stream, guys.
My dad would always get worried about me going to like New York or something because I have a Cowboys tattoo. I was like, bro, like nothing's gonna happen. Like maybe in Philly, but not.
Yeah, Mike's gonna come for you, bro.
Philly might get clocked over the head. Yeah,
I just say, dude, Mike, Collector Nerd Zone. He sent me so many things about Philly and whatnot. That's probably gonna happen there.
That dude makes me want to eat pizza, bro. He makes me want to eat
pizza.
Dude,
like 4 times a week. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
That pizza shop, because he sent me a video of like him and his girl. Like just a few days ago, I guess that pizza shop's like right next to their place.
Yeah.
So like they just walked in. She was wearing like a Star Wars helmet and everything else.
Oh yeah. I was like, he was a real life Deadpool, is what he is.
Yeah, he showed me him in that Deadpool mask.
Yeah, he's a real life Deadpool.
Iron Man stands out. You guys gonna
Epitome.
tell me epitome. Oh, okay, yeah. Of superhero, blending genius intellect with cutting edge tech. Is this like an AI guy or something? Cutting edge tech. God dang, bro, that's the second one. What the heck is going on? Okay.
No, I think the best thing about Iron Man, that.
Yeah. I was like, bro, what?
But this is a man that we've seen. We saw him on top of the world as a billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, get knocked to the very bottom. Get knocked to the very bottom. He had to learn and grow. He's rising back on top once and get knocked on his ass. We see this rise in like character development. That's what makes him so amazing. We've literally seen him grow and change throughout these movies. Yes, that's the best thing about Tony Stark.
Yeah, that's what I like about him too.
And then on top of that, Robert Downey Jr. just was a villain. Like that was him.
Yeah, you know? He is. That's the
he
best
wasn't acting. He just showed up and played himself.
That's the crazy part about that.
Well, that was a comeback story.
I'll say, the other thing is the comeback of it. Yeah. All the arrest, the rehab, being like Hollywood and many others, and boom.
That was RDJ reinventing himself, 100%, man.
Yeah. Dude, he did it in such a great way too, because he inspired so much along the way too.
Yeah, you guys know, I sent him a picture through his fan mail, and he autographed it for me and sent it back.
That's what's up.
I know, shit. That's cool.
Nice.
Oh yeah, dude.
I at least hope it was him. Okay. Yeah.
It was a bot. It was signed. It was
another AI bot.
It's actually the one that was commenting in the chat.
Yeah.
Earlier.
We got Chris right here. What is up, Chris? I might hit you up if you are available next week. We could do something. You'd be our next special guest if you want to be. Let's see. Yomo is in here. Hello.
I do. What's up, man?
Yeah, Yomo was on here the other day. Awesome guy, man. He is
awesome.
I'm surprised I haven't seen him on more streams. He has a talent for it. So the last question, you can just answer real quick. I don't know if you know it or not, but how many 1/6 figures do you have, and what's the main IP you collect? I think we kind of see what the main IP is, but
unfortunately, I don't know. I don't want to know because I feel like my pocket hurts every time I walk in this room.
Same.
I would say Marvel, but I can't even say that. I mean, I've got my Marvel section here, but this whole side is DC. Yeah. This is a miscellaneous of movie one-offs. All Star Wars down here. Some more Marvel. I've got horror. Rangers, some more Star Wars, and turtleneck in here in the closet. So I'm all over the place. I've got vehicles, I've got statues. So I'm
my kind of collector.
I like that. Yeah.
Which one?
Me and you, I know, have the same statue. This one, that Joker one. I remember we were.
He's right. My man's right here.
Yeah,
right here.
I love it.
Which I originally had canceled because those original pictures. I was like, hell no. But then when I looked at
it's not bad.
I actually love it. So yeah. Damn it! And I knew there was something else I needed to hit fusion for. I need something for the lights underneath the base. See, I gotta tell them about those. Mm-hmm. This hobby sucks you dry, boy. I tell you.
So Calvin, like when Hot Toys is announcing a new figure, which one are you most excited for? Like, do you get more antsy for like a DC announcement or a Marvel announcement or a Star Wars announcement or miscellaneous? Like that Prey figure we just got.
Probably lately DC, just because we get so little of them.
Peacemaker was 100%.
insane, dude. You expect Marvel and Star Wars, like we know those are coming. I've got an '89 Lego Batmobile here. I never thought I was gonna have a chance to get the Hot Toys version or a Jazz Inc. version, or get an '89 Michael Keaton Batman. So when those hit, I was like, I gotta have these. So,
which Lego set do you have?
Which what?
Which Lego set do you have? Do you have like the Bat Cave like set that it comes with?
No, it's just the car, just the 89.
Oh, with the Joker?
No, well, with the little minis.
Yeah.
I've got that.
Hell yeah, man.
So,
and
then you know when the actual 1/6 comes in. So,
do you know when that Batmobile's releasing? That '89 Batmobile?
Oh, it's coming.
It's supposed to release soon. I know. I was talking to.
I'm doing Jazz Inc. I don't know about. I'm not doing
the. You did the
Jazz Inc. is probably gonna be a couple years out. So.
Yeah, he's gonna take a while.
Is Hot Toys ever gonna announce the Robert Pattinson Batmobile or?
No, they're not gonna do it.
I think that
was the stall out,
Yeah,
and it didn't work. So.
Damn.
Bruh. All these
I
people
don't think that
talking
car's
about
gonna look the same anymore too.
all these
My-
people
my-
talking about Eagles. Y'all chill out.
I'm a Niner fan, so just show your bang bang not again. I know we in a little rut right now, but we be back. We'll be back.
Movie cannons. I got that same Lego Batmobile. It's the only Lego I own. I have that one too, the Robert Pattinson one. I have that one.
No,
I don't know.
the,
You're
I
talking
got
about
the
the
89.
89 one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the Pattinson one. That one.
Yeah,
that one
remember I
was
was 6 when that movie came out, so that's my iconic
Yeah.
Batman for me. I mean, I love them all across the board, but that was my one.
fun. Yeah.
And Evil Sneaker, like I said, one of these days we're gonna have to sit and talk because he finally got a chance
Yeah.
to watch it this weekend. So happy
Yeah.
that we got to enjoy that.
Yep.
Crazy.
So you guys want to get started? Just
Let's
a
fucking
few
do
things,
it.
yeah.
Let's
do
do
it,
it.
baby.
this.
Oh,
Okay. Don't have Hot Toys hasn't came out with much, but we'll talk about a little something here. So we were showing earlier this Pennywise. We're saying me and Austin like the Tim Curry one a little bit more than the Bill Skarsgård one, but I feel like this one's gonna be good. Now I do have a few like kind of reference photos as well that we can have of like what the figure probably could look like.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Do you have
so
Prince Albert in a can? You better let the boy fell out.
this I can't. This dude is still at cons and everything too with how I guess he's, I don't know what he has. If you guys know, let us know. But he's still at cons doing his thing. That's really cool. I think that's awesome.
Tim Curry's a legend.
He loves
Yeah.
his fans, man.
yeah,
so-
he's cool.
And so with like Sideshow doing this, I think Sideshow does a pretty decent job at horror figures, and I think that they'll knock this one out of the park, especially with a couple head sculpts. The main thing that I'm concerned about is if it's going to be rooted hair or not. It should be rooted hair, but
Has to
how
be,
good it
yeah.
how good is it going to be? You know?
Well, the thing
That's
is,
my
even if they
concern.
like do rooted hair,
Yeah.
it's not like actual like hair. It's like this.
It's like frizzy.
Yeah, it's like that puffy stuff, like on a fake clown mask that
Yeah.
you get. You know?
Yeah,
Right.
I think they can nail that pretty easily. But
This
yeah,
looks
Joey,
like
just going off what you said, yeah, like it for me, it's hard to beat part 1 of the 90s miniseries.
Mhm.
Like the kids portion of it.
yeah.
So good, especially if you grew up with it.
Mm-hmm.
It is
100%.
fantastic.
I grew up
The
with it,
the
yeah.
performance that Tim Curry has as Pennywise, it's unsettling.
Amazing.
Granted, now, yeah, if anybody has never seen this movie and they watch it as like a 30-year-old adult,
Yeah.
sure, you may think it may be
It won't hit the same.
yeah, it may be a little dated, but like watching this as a kid, it hit hard.
I remember
So
going through the like Blockbuster and seeing this same exact like cassette, or not cassette,
Poster?
it was the poster, and it was like,
Yeah.
you know how you would walk by like all the movies and it would just be like the thing, and you go up there and they give it to you. I would just see the
Yeah.
cover of it there, like sitting, and I just remember seeing this one, and Chucky too.
Yeah.
Always freaked me. I try to run through the aisle and stuff, like if something's gonna chase me. But I have a few pictures as well, some figures people have, like some custom ones that maybe we can kind of get a reference. I mean, of course,
Is that a
this-
lollipop in his hand? Is the balloon?
No, it's like the I guess. No, they're little balloons, but
The
I
balloon.
just this one's too small. Here's one kind of.
That
The
one's
hair,
not bad.
like I'm worried about the hair looking like that. That's what I'm kind of worried about. You know.
I think they
but-
got better tech.
Yeah, you can kind of futz it though. It looks like it would be easy to futz with.
Yeah.
But would this be
I
something?
think that takes. I think even with just like that,
Mhm.
that figure, I just think you had to like frizz it up a little bit, and I think
Yeah.
that would look good.
Yeah, that one doesn't look bad right there.
Yeah.
was supposed to say,
that
a little bit of
this one
hairspray
look
wouldn't
good,
help.
too. This
Yeah.
one's from
Acid look?
custom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the acid look is the one that I would hope that they came out with.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like this one a little bit better. The hair is better on this one for me. Let's see if I have any more here. I had this one. This one's the NECA one, I believe, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this one a lot. This one's good for they're 1/12, right? They're 1/12 scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 112.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. I had the other Pennywise, the newer Pennywise from that line. Just showing you guys a few things.
NECA knocks it out of the park every single
Yeah,
time
their
with these
sculpt
horror
is-
releases, man.
Their sculpt is pretty awesome, man.
NECA almost never fails in 1/12 or quarter scale.
Their
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
is crazy.
And not only their
I know.
horror stuff too, but like their Catwoman quarter scale figure has been tempting various times.
They're
That
they're
penguin
turtles,
looks pretty
dude.
damn
The
good.
Penguin too, dude. Like even their
Yeah.
Batman looks good.
It
Turtles
makes
are
me like
really
a soft
awesome.
spot, but Carlos is right. the quarter scale turtles. Those hit.
Oh, yeah.
Those are my shit
awesome,
too.
bro.
Those are my shit
I-
too.
It just screams the 90s movies, man.
Those are like high on my list. I need to get. They'll just be a little harder to display how I want exactly right now.
I feel that because they are kind of massive, dude. Because they have a
Yeah, they are.
gigantic shelf presence, and I feel like you would need like at least 4 DTOF displays, individual ones to display them.
Those may be ones I just have to get a floating shelf for.
Yeah, 100%.
The Peyton saying beep beep Richie. I
Dude,
love how he says
I
it
can
more on
hear
this.
that
I
in my
can
head.
too.
Right, I can hear
Kiss
it in
me,
my
fat
head,
boy.
Yeah.
and like on here, whenever he was in the shower, he's like, "Oh, this is gonna be a tight squeeze" or something like that, and he opens it.
Well, we also mentioned Seth Green as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Robot Chicken Creator.
Yeah.
Oh man, we gotta take this guy out. Steve, if you're still here, can you please take this Alvin? That's the same guy, right?
No, I love him. This is a nice Pennywise figure. The malevolent, shapeshifting
Bro, why are
body
they
is
in
a
here?
terrifying and malevolent force, preying on the deepest fears of his victims in the form of a sinister clown.
Somebody
Also,
somebody calls
there's a show coming
Simon
out
and
next
Theodore to
year.
get your brother.
There's a show coming out next year called Dairy.
thank
Wikipedia
you.
logged in.
Thank you, Steve, because
I thought that got delayed till
I think I can ban
2025.
him.
Oh, 2024
There we go, I banned him.
next year. Unless it did get delayed, then that's
I was
all.
going to say, actor strike is over now, so it could be next year.
The movie canon saying, I'm very curious to see how the Curry Pennywise figure comes out. I just met the man in September. It was very cool, and he was still willing to meet fans considering. Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's why I said that's pretty cool of him. Any of y'all, are y'all gonna pick this one up? Like, I think for me in Austin, this is kind of a day one, but
Yeah.
any of y'all picking it up?
I'll have to see it.
Yeah.
But I do have a horror section, so
Mhm.
and like I'm glad that it's Christmas time because I love watching my Home Alone 1 and 2.
Mhm.
And if you guys remember in number 2 when he realizes that he has the
Yeah.
stolen credit card, when that light pops up above his head, he gets that
Yeah.
evil grin. Every time he has that grin, I'm like Pennywise. There's
Yeah.
so yeah, I love seeing that.
Okay.
What's up, Bloomer?
Let me see. Oh yeah, late bloomers in here. What is up, my guy? We had him a few
Damn.
weeks back.
That's
Wow,
my dude, too.
yeah, he was in one of the earlier episodes. Were there any Zio, Daniel? Y'all getting this one?
This
Day
is
one?
gonna be a pass for me just because I'm not into the horror line as much, and I would have to see this one in person. But
Yeah.
I think honestly, like I hope that they do a really good job, but
Mhm.
it just doesn't fit the collection right now, the way that it's heading and the way that it has been. So it would be a draw for me.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't put it in the. I usually put it in the comments
Yeah.
for you guys, but yeah, I didn't this time. I'm sorry, y'all.
Man, Joey, you kind of touched on it. I know Sideshow gets a lot of hate for like the Star Wars stuff
Yeah.
because the bodies, typically aren't the best and whatnot.
Everybody's some trash.
Man, they, at least for the figures I have,
I was
right?
supposed to say that Michael Myers dude is amazing.
The horror figures that they've produced, fantastic. I haven't had an issue at all. And the price points are typically pretty good. You're looking at that 220, 230.
250
Yeah.
range, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Chris is saying, bro, I agree. This version of Pennywise used to get me, man. Unfortunately, my wife hates clowns and I can't have any version. Laugh my ass off. But boy, am I excited to see this in someone's collection. Yeah, that's kind of with Austin too, but I think but you just can't get life-size ones, right?
Yeah. Rachel, she's not a fan of clowns. She lets me have like the 6 scale stuff, but
Yeah.
she shut
Just
down.
hits different at 1-to-1 scale.
Yeah, she shut down that. So for everybody, I was going to buy a life-size Pennywise. It was that 1/1 scale NECA Pennywise, and she shut that down, which is fair,
Yeah.
right? Like
Boundaries.
this is like her biggest
Boundaries
fear.
for sure.
This is her biggest fear. Yeah, like
Yeah.
she's not gonna want to be in this house alone with this 6 foot tall
Hell
clown.
no.
Yeah, that's fair. I was like, you know what? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll stick with the Hot Toys. Yeah.
Imagine it falling over in the middle of the night, bro. No.
Oh my god.
Right.
She also has Rachel also has insomnia. So when
Yeah.
I'm sleeping, she's up by herself, like out in the living
Oh
room.
yeah.
or in like her office, which is right next to the collection.
But you have
room,
Annabelle. That's the thing that would get me right
Dude,
there.
But could you
Yes.
imagine just in the middle of the night, just looking and you just glance over and see Pennywise, bro? Like, hell no.
Dude.
MB
Dude.
Dyson is saying they should have had Seth Green play the same character as an adult in the new It. He was the only one with enough fame from the OG to do it, and could have 1990 to 2019 supercut. Yeah.
Good point.
I would have been against that.
All right, guys, we'll go to the next thing. Calvin, I don't know if you've been on any streams that you've talked about Murrok yet, but you could say whatever you want about it. We're gonna do like a copper drop, so just say if you're copper dropping, what your thoughts are overall. If you want to go, I'll put it in the comment. I'll put it in the comments too. You guys can vote with us as well.
At the moment, this is one like I'm on a whole different level when it comes to my collecting. Like I used to jump on everything when it first came out, and so I'm scaling way back right now. The economy is not what it used to be, and like I showed you, like I had to pay $600 a day just to get a steering pump done. So that was there's 2 figures right there. So
that's what I was telling you. I was like, that's a hot toy.
Real right there, man.
It looks great but see, like you have to like my mentality. Like I see this, and I'm like, okay, I'd have to get this figure. Then I got to get a CCFL because there's no way I can't do the BS.
Yeah,
you know that I can't do it. So how many do I have now? I've got about 12 CCFLs already. So I can't just have like my one my Anakin on the step. I've got the hilt in his hand like it's as if it's about to be lit, but I was like, I'm not paying for one for that. You use your imagination on this one. So it's as if he's about to use it. It looks great though. I like the character from what we had in the show. But I would like to see it in person just to get a better idea for it. But if it's not a legacy character, I'm kind of cool on it right now. Like I want an Ahsoka in the collection.
Yep, that's kind of what we got.
And because I didn't get the first one, now I'm waiting on this new one to see if that one officially drops.
Yeah,
with the white, and then of course that's 2 more CCFLs right there with the white sabers.
Yep.
My guy already hit me. He's like, "Yo, do you need these?" I'm like, "I don't have the figure yet." And I was like, "Hold off, I don't need them yet." So, but he already knows. So, but otherwise, I think the figure itself looks great. I love the weathering on it, and I love that we get a little more detail than we actually got to see in the show since we have the stills. These shots look dope.
Yeah, like this one, you could really see that weathering popping out right there. That was the main thing I noticed on this one is that weathering. Beautiful.
And I think it was somebody's show last night. I saw that somebody said to put Mysterio's smoke effects around him. Was that you?
Yeah.
I was like, that's a great idea. That would work. That'd be a good one. So I'm sure somebody's selling those on eBay right now. Like, yep, you can have them.
Yeah. MB Dyson, you could do that because he won the Mysterio.
The Mysterio.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that'll look cool, especially if you put some lights under those things. That'd look cool. Austin, is this a copper drop for you?
Man, awesome looking figure. Like this thing looks really cool. You have like that rust in between all the lines and whatnot. That cape is. I actually really like the cape too. You even have like the little rust, like the brown rust looking stuff, like at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Of it, that's a cool, neat look. Kind of piggyback off what Calvin stated. This looks awesome. I just don't think this warrants a buy from me yet. He just didn't do enough. Like, he was really cool starting off in the show. He just didn't amount too much.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm man, space is a pretty big issue for me right now, especially I have a lot to unbox. There's still a lot to come in, and this is pretty low on that priority list. There's a lot of other figures that need that real estate more than Murrok right now. So awesome figure. I also think he actually looks better in these pictures than he did on screen because you can see a lot of the detail.
Yeah, you can.
Quite a bit more. But it'd be a
white
drop.
Backdrop. Yeah.
It'd be a drop for me right now.
Yeah.
Unless this is one of those figures that come out and then for whatever reason just bottoms out on that secondary market and he's like 150 or whatnot, then sure.
Oh, his price is pretty hefty though for 260.
What, 265?
265. I forget. It's either one. 260, 265.
265.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after taxes and shipping, you're looking at $300.
That's a lot.
290. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather buy like a class.
I'd rather buy what's his name, Thrawn, because Thrawn has Look, you got a head sculpt
Head
and
sculpt.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this real quick. I'm a much more seasoned veteran when it comes to collecting now, and there's damn near nothing that you can't get after about 5-6 months that can't be on a discount. Like I look at so many things on discount that I bought full price now. So if you just wait, this is definitely gonna be a character you can find for $200, $220 down the road. So just wait.
Yeah, 265 with no like actual head sculpt either. You know,
that's crazy. That's why in my video I said like it would be maybe like 250. I thought it was, or no, I think I said 260. But I mean that freaking I didn't think so because of that head sculpt.
I don't look. Even in the end, even if it was 250, that $15 isn't changing my mind.
Yeah, if I really wanted it, I would buy it. But
he looks so badass. This might be one of those things where like he comes out and then like I see an entire like dark side shelf with all these bits and whatnot all together with the lit up lightsabers and whatnot. Then I'm like, that looks pretty badass. But right now, no, I'm not really at that point yet.
Yeah. Danny, is this gonna be a cop for you? You guys can vote down there. Remember, you guys can vote. We got 11 votes for so far.
You know, man, this is kind of piggybacking off of what Austin and Calvin said, but it's a figure that looked better than what it did in the show, right? Because I remember behind the scenes before Ahsoka came out, we were excited for this character, Murrok. We were like, holy shit, this is like the best looking Inquisitor. Like, we were like, dude, I cannot wait for this to be a Hot Toys figure. And then the show happened. And then he was just kind of green smoke and then never talked about it again.
That's crazy.
And I was like, and I don't know if you guys were following the Star Wars social media, but there were so many theories about him being Star Killer and so many theories just like who it could be, like what his role was going to be. And it was just like, they had such a cool design for a character just to make him an expendable character. It really made me not want to have a figure of him, right? Because I'm like, well, damn, what the hell am I going to do with him now in the display, right? Because unless they do make a Shin Hati or a Balin Skull, who the hell are you gonna put this with, right? Maybe Sabine, possibly, but like, you know, like Austin said, this just might be one if I could find for a good enough price, man. Possibly, but like $265 for a character that was just kind of teased to be a really cool badass and ended up just being kind of an expendable like Thanos smoke character with green dust. I'll have to say drop on this one.
Okay. What about you, Zio? What are you thinking? I don't know why I have all these bots today. That's
dude,
it's crazy.
I know. I keep seeing them. I was like, holy shit.
Annoying.
So this one's an interesting figure for me because I don't have that character connection. You know, like I don't have like anything personal with this, like attachment to this character. But I think that I really like the medieval look of these figures with that space aspect for photography. And so if they were to do Lord Balin and Shin, this would be a phenomenal like piece, like Danny said right now, to put with him for the photography aspect of the medieval look. You don't get this look a lot besides Game of Thrones, which we'll probably see a lot more with what's it called, with the what's that new in art and stuff. But I do like that medieval
like
look to this guy. And then also you could, as you know, somebody who was back in 112 always army building, this would be a phenomenal figure to army build, and he could just be an army of, you know, of whatever medieval characters that you want to build in your universe of photography and stuff. So that aspect is very interesting to look at for me. So I think that, like a lot of y'all said tonight, was if you could find this figure for a really good price, why not, right? I mean, it would be something cool to play with. I mean, sometimes I get figures for the purpose of playing with them, or like photography, you know, like actually moving them around or doing something with them and not just leaving them on the display. And this is a figure that I would primarily want for that purpose of taking him outdoors and doing some shoots with him, or putting him in those like the forest dioramas and stuff like that.
It looks good, like it would be if it was outside.
I mean, it has that really cool like I don't know, like, you know, like I said, medieval space look that we don't get to see a lot, which is pretty cool. So I think for me, if you know, I guess the stars line up and they do the other two figures, then maybe this would be a cop for me. But it's based off of that, so I'm gonna leave it at that, just because I'm not gonna seal the door on this figure. I do. There's something about it that does appeal to me that I do actually like. So
the definition of like a companion piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel saying, sadly, I will barely have the space for Ahsoka.
You know
and
what,
Thrawn.
Austin?
Yeah.
This would be a really cool like Power Ranger villain.
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh,
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like this
I
would
don't
be
know.
a really cool Power Ranger villain. Like you could see him being like him fighting a few Power Rangers. and
Lord
stuff like
Draken
that.
says he can come get it. You know.
Yeah, I'm sure he could. I'm sure he could. This is like one of those villains that knocks out in like 5 seconds, you know. But you know, when it comes to like photography and
No,
stuff, like
this is
you
one of
know,
those
you
villains that he
put him in
murked
there.
all the Power Rangers, and then like you see him again, he just gets beaten in like 5 seconds.
Dude,
and
I
then
don't know. We don't talk about those episodes. Talk about
So I stopped the votes. So we did get a good sized vote. Thank you guys so much for voting as always. So we kind of get a perspective of where everyone is at in the chats. So we do have Murrok at drop is at 73% and cop is at 26. So
Damn.
yeah, that's a pretty good sample size.
I'm surprised people actually said cop. That's crazy.
I know, right? But you could tell right here in the photo how much that those like CCFLs that Calvin gets. I have a few of them too. That how much difference that would make. It's crazy how much difference it would make, because this just looks like a toy whenever you put this in his hands. But I bet when you have those CCFL on, it's gonna look really, really good.
I think my next stage as a collector is getting those.
Yeah, they're worth it.
Night and day difference.
Yeah.
Night and day.
Y'all need to put me with y'all
I've got a Luke Bestman right here, and I actually got it in, but it was cracked, so I had to send it back to him and wait for him to repair it for me. But I can't wait for him to put this on the shelf with this lit up base. I think that's gonna look dope.
Movie Cannon saying he'd rather have a Stormtrooper, to be honest. The Enoch probably. The Enoch would be really a cool figure.
That would be a unique figure.
I'd rather have
I think
the
that's
Enoch.
coming, man. I think that's coming.
I think while we're live right now, I think something's gonna drop because Hot Toys has been stupid quiet recently.
It's gonna be Captain Marvel.
Well, you
Oh
say
my God.
while we're live, it'll drop like 5 minutes after we log off.
I know, right? They do that every time. And it looks like this is a figure that you're not going to be able to, put the hands up too high with. Looks like that armor's going to restrict it.
That plate's gonna
I think that'll be okay though, because this is one of those figures that just kind of oozes shelf presence, right? With that cave, and if you just have him posed just right, I don't know, man. I don't think you would have to have the lightsaber with him, right? Let's say, but that helmet, dude, is the best Inquisitor helmet that they have for an Inquisitor, man. 100%.
They're probably charging us more for the rolling eyeball effect.
It's a
But,
You
DX
have to pay for the actor likeness,
actor likeness.
licensing.
So Movie Can saying he sure hopes so for that Enoch. Yeah, I bet the gold on that's gonna look so cool.
Yeah.
But you guys know what time it is. Everybody loves this part of the show. Let me actually. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Hold on. Yeah, let me.
I'm always deciding to know what the theme is too.
It's hard to pick every time like what it would be, and I'm always like off on where I need to go, even though I've done this 23 times. So here we go, guys. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Go.
All right, here we go. All right, guys. So this week's theme for this or that is going to be pre-orders. So Hot Toys pre-orders, nothing that's been announced yet or released yet. This is just strictly things that have not, came out yet at all. So first one we got is Star Wars kind of themed. We do have we have the Obi-Wan Kenobi Clone Wars, and then we have the Anakin Skywalker from Attack of the Clones. So I'm going to start off from the top. So we're going to start off with you, Zio, first. And in the chat, guys, you will all be able to do this with us. We're going to have a little fun. We have 3 of these, so you guys can have fun with this. But Zio, which one would you pick, this or that?
Tough. It's tough. It's a tough one.
I was hoping. I didn't want to make it easy. Some people it's easy. Some people it's not. It depends.
I'm personally gonna go with this.
Okay.
Because I feel like I need an Obi-Wan. I don't have an Obi-Wan. I do have an Anakin, and I don't think that this is. This is obviously none of these figures are the definitive version of each one in a way, but I think I could have more fun with this than with that.
Yeah.
I think it had the versatility of that figure, and what you can do with it is pretty cool. And that is, I feel like it's a little bit more like I just limit myself more to movie figures sometimes when it comes to specific scenes or specific sequences in a movie. And with this, being in the animated series or whenever Obi-Wan had this outfit here, I think you can get more creative with it. So I'm gonna go with this.
Okay, and he also has a helmet too. That's pretty cool.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that for me. I'll do that because I love Anakin so much, and I just loved his character whenever he was at this age as well. I think it was really cool. Let's see. We have Ren's in here. What is up, my beetle? Oh, yeah, my beetle brother. What is up?
That's my dude, right?
Yeah,
as Lael says, Ren's Talentino.
Talented Tino, yes, awesome guy, bro. Me and him talk quite a bit, so glad to see you in here, my guy. Let's see. A lot of people are saying that. I'm glad there's like a diverse. So we got that, we got this, we got that. So thank you guys so much. Movie Cannon's also saying I almost got the Anakin as a consolation prize. I missed out on the Artisan. Yeah, that's a good one. Danny, which one are you picking?
100% gonna go with that, man. Like Revenge of the Sith, Anakin's iconic and whatnot, but this is a perfect duo to put with Padme, put with a few battle droids if you want to, or even Count Dooku, right? Mace Windu, right? So 100% gonna go with that. I'm not a gigantic fan of the Obi-Wan head sculpt on the Clone Wars one, or even the Kenobi show one. I think the head sculpt on the Anakin Skywalker for Episode 2 is probably one of the best head sculpts they've done for Star Wars figures. In my opinion, it looks more like Hayden Christensen than their Artisan figure that's coming out. Yeah. So that's just my opinion. I will definitely be picking that up. So yeah, I'll go with that.
They did the hair pretty good too. I like the hair.
Gonna pose him like slicing up a Tusken Raider,
Yeah. Austin.
Man, this is actually hard. I think that's the better figure. Yeah. I have so much more attachment to the Clone Wars series versus Attack of the Clones. But Danny kind of nailed the head sculpt. Like, this isn't, this is more of a lifelike head sculpt versus like what the animated one was. I'd be fine with whichever. I have them both on pre-order. I'm going to go with that. I think having Anakin's like my favorite. Him and Ahsoka, those are up there for me. Yeah. I think it'd be pretty neat to see kind of like a life cycle that Anakin has gone through, to see them all posed up. Yeah. If I ever get a Revenge of the Sith Anakin, I guess that is. But yeah, I'm going to go with that.
Okay. All right. Cool. Saturated Icing said this. I hope that's not a bot, but they voted, so I said this, and also Christian Cooper saying Anakin the GOAT. But Calvin, which one would you be picking, this or that?
This is a that for me.
Okay.
I know it's blasphemous, but I never saw Clone Wars.
That's all right. I haven't either.
I started season 1, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" Y'all said this was great.
Same. The animation isn't for everybody. Yeah,
I've watched. It's not even that. Like I've gone on YouTube and watched every battle. Like I put them on. I was like, "Babe, watch this," and I was like, "These are dope." I was like, "Why could they start it this way?" But as far as starting from 1 all the way to 7, I was like, "I can't. I ain't got the time for that." Yeah. I
feel you.
I already have this ordered, and the fact that I already have Kenobi Obi-Wan ordered, because I don't have an Obi-Wan in my collection, so the fact that I already have that one ordered, I felt I didn't need this one, even though I do have a small section of Clone Wars figures. I don't know how I would do it yet, but for whatever reason, I envision a case that has like a transition of Obi-Wan. So I already have Darkseid, so I would have like this one, Darkseid, got the Artisan, and then with Vader. So like kind of he started here, kind of a transition to Vader. Yeah, that's kind of especially with that damaged Vader too coming in. Yeah. So I kind of have a vision, like I want to have like a Anakin Vader case. That's what I'm looking to do. That's so when this came out, I was like, I've got to have it.
That's what I'm doing too. I'm doing like that transition as well. Having them all. Yeah, that's really cool.
Definitely want to hit that.
Okay. Let's see. We're gonna end the poll now. We do have 16 votes. Thank you guys as always for voting. So for that, we do have 62%, and for this, we have 37%. So looks like we do have a lot more people going over to the that section than this, but you know, I can see both sides. Honestly, they both are great figures. But now we'll go to the next one, guys. Y'all ready?
Do it.
Let's do it. All right. So here is the next one. So this is kind of a Marvel's one. So we do have this amazing symbiote suit right here. But then we also do have that Scarlet Witch from A Multiverse of Madness. Now, for some people, this might be really easy. But for big Marvel fans and people that play this, despite even if you don't play this game, this is still a really cool suit. I pre-ordered this before, you know, anything. But for me, I'll do this because this is the only one I have on pre-order. I don't have this one, Scarlet Witch, on pre-order. I will put this in the chat like I usually do. We're going to start from the bottom now. We're going to start with you, Calvin. Which one would you pick, this or that?
This iconic black suit. And I'm playing the game. I haven't been able to touch it in like a week and a half because of work. But
yeah, I know.
As soon as I get some free time to get back to it, I can't. And I actually just got the suit on the game, so
you did?
I'm all in on this
nice.
Nice. And it's ordered. So yeah,
okay,
definitely
cool. Yeah, I got that one ordered too, man. It looks so good. Even without the claws, it just looks amazing.
Yeah.
Austin, which one are you picking? Are you here? Hello?
He's on mute.
Oh, you're on mute, Austin.
Sorry. This one's pretty easy for me. I'm gonna go with that.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I love Spidey, but
Yeah.
Rachel really loves Wanda, Scarlet Witch. So she would get more enjoyment out of her owning this versus me owning. She'd get more enjoyment out of owning that versus me owning this. So going with that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I know. I like that. There's a lot of diversity.
Yeah.
Danny, I wonder which one you're gonna get. I don't know, honestly.
I'm actually very conflicted, man, because I unfortunately don't own a PS5. I really want to play Spider-Man 2. Jealous of you, Calvin. But my immediate gut feeling goes with this, right? Because I love the black suit Spider-Man, man. That is my favorite suit. That is like when I think of Spider-Man, I immediately think of when I was 6 years old, seeing the black suit symbiote for Toby and the first time in the theater, and the like Secret Wars kind of costume. So 100% gonna go with this.
Okay.
Love Wanda though.
Yeah. The Wanda looks cool, but yeah, same here. Like that suit just looks so good, especially those claws with the venom all over.
It's hard to beat that Spidey with the
Yeah, that's why I wanted to pick one that I know like a lot of people do love Scarlet Witch, but a lot of people also do love Spider-Man. So
this was not easy. This was not easy by no means.
Okay, cool. Because sometimes I'd be picking some stuff that's easy and it's kind of lopsided. But Zio,
dude,
I know which one. I know which one.
For me, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. We're going with Wanda. No, I'm kidding. I'm going with Symbiote Spidey, man. Symbiote Spidey is. It's funny because I think Danny just mentioned he was like I grew up. He was like watching Toby in the symbiote suit, and I grew up watching the animated series in the '90s of Spider-Man in the symbiote suit fighting Shocker and Rhino, and just like symbiote Spidey to me is like everything. Like that's probably my all-time favorite design for any Marvel superhero or. Well, I mean, to me, it's tied with Batman, with like suit design. So I'm all in on this line. I'm also in the game, Calvin. I haven't been able to play it in about 2 weeks. Also, I'm still wearing the symbiote suit too in the game. So it's actually pretty fun, and I think that's also the best part about this figure is that not only is it a figure, but you get to play as the figure in the game. So it's pretty cool. Then you get the Waldos. So for me, it's gonna be this. I can't wait for this figure. I want to get two. One to display and one to take everywhere with me, man. Like,
to just take a Sorry, I'm hiding you, Calvin. Yeah, we had another bot in here, guys. I don't know. I started like putting my posts on Facebook and like have a lot of hashtags, so that's probably why. Maybe I need to stop that. We'll see the difference next week. But we do have a few people saying. So Aaron Collects is saying this is a hard choice, bro. Why or why, bro? Yeah, I didn't know it'd be that hard, but thank you guys for the feedback on that. Both these characters can be horror-esque. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. MB Dyson is also saying Venom stories on the 90s Spider-Man animated series was great.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah. Ren's saying this. MB Dyson saying this. Daniel saying that. Oh, the Anakin. Oh, this is probably for Anakin. But we'll go actually to the polls. So we got 15 votes. Good little sample size again. So Symbiote Spider-Man will get so this will get 73% and that will get 26%. So that was around the same as the last one, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, we see a lot more people prefer the Spidey than Scarlet Witch. So we'll go on to the last one, guys. Here we go. If you guys are ready. Boom. So this is DC. This one might be a little easier, but I like this one because there's two characters that, we see them, but this one right here is mainly the one that a lot of people forget about, and I think it looks really, really good. So for me, what I'm picking is probably, even though I like this movie more than I like this movie, but I would pick this figure over this one, honestly. So I'm going with this. Down there in the comment section, you guys can vote with us. We're going to start off with, let's see. I know Zio is the biggest DC fan, and so is Calvin. So we're going to start off with Zio, and then we're going to do Calvin right after. So Zio.
This one's actually really tough. There's a lot of variables that play, because I agree with you. I enjoyed the Flash movie way more than I did the Black Adam movie.
Mm-hmm.
I know that the Supergirl figure, I don't know if they updated the head sculpt or it was just lighting.
If the Supergirl is updated like how we think it is, then just consider that.
Man, that's tough, bro.
Yeah.
That's really tough. I'm gonna go just because that's tough, bro. Damn. I don't know, actually, because like Black Adam is such a cool character, but like the Rock himself was not what I would have wanted for Black Adam from that movie. And then Supergirl is just, I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with Black Adam. For a couple reasons. I think I could have more fun with him with the lightning effects.
Yeah.
I like the grittiness on him. You can do a lot with him. You could, I'm gonna go with Black Adam. I'm gonna sleep on this. Can be me, like Danny was talking about having PTSD over this or that. Like I'm gonna be sleeping on this for a while. But
you gotta come back to the comments.
Dude,
wait, never mind.
I'm gonna have to go with Black Adam. This one was tough for me, man. It was tough. That's hard. I'm sleeping on this.
All right, Calvin, which one are you picking?
All right, so again, hard.
Yeah.
But hear me out. So this was when this Black Adam originally dropped. I thought I was going with the Prime 1 Run Third version. That's where I was originally going.
Yeah.
And then then you start getting stuff in, and you realize how much space you don't have. Yeah. So I was like, okay, not doing that. So, but as far as this blue, I don't know what it is about the way the suit was designed, but the way that red is up top and then it bleeds into that blue and goes all the way down, loved it since I first saw it. So and the fact that they finally updated her head sculpt, I've got to go with her. And then Patton, I believe it was Patton said it as well. Cakes all day, come on now, gotta have the cakes and capes on the shelf for me. So that's an easy one.
Cakes and
Cool. So let's see. Yeah, okay. I'm making sure you guys are voting. So we do have a poll down there. So we got a this already, and we got a that. So that's cool. Y'all both like the biggest DC guys in here, and it's an opposite choice. I love that. That's awesome. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Daniel. Daniel, I know you're a DC guy too, but
yeah. I'll agree with you guys. I enjoyed the Flash movie more than I enjoyed the Black Adam movie. Right, the Flash movie was surprisingly not that bad. I wish that Sasha Calle had more screen presence in the film. I feel like she was a little bit underused because every single scene that she was in, dude, she was killing it. Right, the fight scenes, like Calvin, you were saying, the costume is fan-fucking-tastic, dude. I'm gonna go with that as well, man. I'm excited to see what the updated sculpt looks like in hand. And like you said, cake and capes all day, man. This is a good-looking figure, and I'm excited to see what this looks like next to the in-art Superman. So 100% gonna go with that.
All right. Cool. Austin.
Okay,
What are you thinking?
I think Black Adam could be the cooler figure.
Yeah.
Between them.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Flash movie was. I liked it a lot more than what online made the movie out to be.
Yeah.
Else. I was also one of those people. I was a bit hesitant with Sasha playing Supergirl. It just wasn't what I grew up with as Supergirl. But in the movie, she was like the biggest takeaway for me, man. With such a small amount of screen time and even less limited lines, she not only crushed it, she looked absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm pretty bitter about The Rock and the whole Black Adam movie and all that. So I'd rather just kind of put that behind and not have that in my room. So for sure, going with that, have her next to my Superman, I'm gonna be
it would look cool.
so damn happy.
Yeah, I can see that. I like that. So let's see what the chat is saying. Let's see. We're gonna end the poll right here. So the chat's poll with the this or that is gonna be that is at 69% and this is at 30%. So those are funny numbers, but there you go, guys. So, yeah. So
1% off, huh?
yeah, I know, it's weird, right? It does that sometimes. I don't know why. I think maybe because it was 13, it's an odd number. Maybe.
I think it's funny to look on that too, because I feel like when this Supergirl figure was announced, everybody was shitting on it. I myself included was shitting on it on Copper Drop, right? And then the Black Adam figure came out. I was like, dude, this thing looks cool, right? And then now on this or that, we're like, I'm gonna go with Supergirl, man. After retrospect, man.
I mean, I still think the Black Adam figure could come out actually looking cooler as a figure. There's just a lot more there.
It has a cool base too. It has a
like base.
But man, I'm gonna put that movie so far behind me, and I'm still gonna watch The Flash, and I'm still gonna enjoy it, and I'm still gonna love Sasha as Supergirl, and wish that we had her going forward. But I'm gonna represent and have her in the collection. So
yeah.
And if we're talking bases, doesn't she come with one of those new
light up bases? Those are the light up base.
She comes with a dope base as well.
That's true. I forgot about that. I was trying to think of what it was. Yeah, and it lights up too, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I'm liking those circular bases more so than the ones right now.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's gonna save on space. I'll tell you that.
And it's a clean look too. I don't know why.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna cover you up here for a second, Calvin. I don't mean to. Supergirl, but with the updated head sculpt, of course. Yeah, that's what Aaron Collects is saying. The super cakes all day.
Super cakes.
Facts. The in-art Superman is ordered so that bro, I am getting all these freaking bots today. I'm taking that.
So in-art Superman though, facing this Black Adam would also be really cool.
Yeah, that would be.
Superman like that.
Really cool. Like.
Boba's in here. What is up, Boba?
Be awesome.
Glad to see you here. Renz is saying that for me, I'll pair with my in-art soups if I have. Yeah, I see what you mean there, Renz. Dinosaur. Oh my god, you just like replying to all these freaking bots, bro. I'm not using Facebook no more, or at least I'm not using hashtags, bro. That's crazy. But anyways, guys, so that was this or that this week. I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was fun.
Wait, can I ask a question? Which movie did you guys actually prefer? The Black Adam or the Flash?
The Flash all the way.
Flash.
Because my thought was like that this movie was like not that as good as this one, as the Flash or whatever. But this figure is a lot more detailed, and it has a lot more. It's bigger. It has a lot more presence. But you also like Superman. You got Supergirl. You have all this stuff that with the Flash that makes it a lot more cooler. So it's different types of cool, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
It's going right back to what Austin was saying, man.
Yeah.
Like, would you rather have Supergirl, like this awesome badass character in the Flash movie, or the guy whose ego destroyed the DCEU? So.
Yeah.
Whichever you prefer in the collection.
Yeah, that's why I thought it'd be kind of cool. Broke on Toys saying both movies are meh, but definitely the better character was Supergirl. Yeah, that's right.
Definitely. Yeah.
There's Blurred Dad Life. There's my guy. If you guys know Blurred
What's
Dad
up, dude?
Life, what is up? Hello, glad to see you joining us. But that was the end of that one. So, guys, I do have something really cool to show you guys. I probably will post this on Instagram as well. So we're transitioning away from this, and we're going to so this month, I'm gonna take this off so I can talk for a second. So this month we do have, I don't know if y'all know, we have a lot of things that are supposed to actually release. We have a lot, like it's crazy. So I went on Sideshow today and looked up everything that is coming, that it says on Sideshow that it's going to be shipping in November, and I have a list of them. So we're going to look at them real quick. So here it is. So here it is right here. This is everything so far. And if I'm missing some, I'm sorry guys, I went through everything. Of course, there's this one too that is also supposed to, but it couldn't fit. I wanted to look all uniform, but we do have that Advanced Suit 2.0 in the back. But this is kind of everything that is, on schedule, I guess you could say, for right now to release. I just wanted to get y'all's thoughts, like, which one do you think is going to release first? What two or whatever, or which one out of all these do y'all think is going to release? If y'all think that, which one's going to get delayed? Which one do we need? Which one are y'all getting? You could just kind of just let us know whatever y'all think in the comments too. You can let us know as well. If we'll start off with like, which one do y'all think is going to release? Let us know in the comments as well. If anybody wants to chime in, what's next?
They keep delaying this Batman figure, man. And I keep saying I want to go with the in-art one, but I'm really interested to see how this looks in hand, because I feel like that will actually determine which one I go with. So I do want to see the Batman release. I would love to see the Kenobi figure, Catwoman, the, I guess, 2.0 Green Goblin, if you want to call it that. The Toby Spider-Man, I feel like are the main ones, and also the Kenobi Vader. But also,
selfishly, I want that Vader.
Right.
Yeah, I do too. That's what I feel like is going to come next, is the Vader. I feel like one of these are coming out tonight. I just feel it, and I feel like since Hot Toys has been so, absent recently, I think this might be like the calm before the storm, and we do have this Vader coming out soon.
Dude, which one's the oldest one? Because I feel like that Morbius one, I feel like that was like
really old.
2 years
Morbius
ago.
old as shit.
Well,
you actually, I think it's that Cobb
that and Death Strange.
Yeah, Dead
Possibly.
Strange and the Cobb Band, yeah. And
I don't know. The Morbius one, look, I know movie not fantastic, but
it's
another
morbid time.
Another example of the figure being like better than what the movie is, because that figure looks awesome.
It really does.
Beskar saying ARF Trooper is missing. All right, thank you. I'll update it. If y'all see anything else that's missing in here, let me know so I can update it, and I'll post it on my Instagram, and we'll see everything right there. But Calvin, is there anything that you're really wanting to come out of all this?
I see several, fortunately.
Yeah. What's like your top two? Give us your top two.
Vader and Toby.
Okay.
Top two, because I never had a Toby, so I gotta get him in. Sure. Obi-Wan and Wolverine, I think there's 2 payments left on those for Sideshow, so those are around the corner. Yeah. So those should be dropping any minute now. Mm-hmm. Catwoman's been quiet for a long time, so she could pop up anywhere. And then also Bane, right? Didn't they do a Bane as well?
Yeah. But this is like everything that's like scheduled to release.
Bane might be another November. 4 or 5, 6 months out, because that was a tease, I think, like February of this year. I know that Batman has been lingering for some time now, and I'm sure they're trying to get that out before InArt drops theirs. I know they want that done.
Yeah.
So
I think InArt's the reason why it's been delayed so much. Honestly, it's all the updates that they had to do to it. That release load.
Well, I think they'd be smart to actually release it before InArt comes out. Yeah. Because if InArt comes out first, and if InArt nails it, right? If they're like 90 to 100% on point, and then when Hot Toys comes out, Hot Toys is going to be held to that InArt standard, So then people are immediately just going to bash it. But if Hot Toys is going to release this, and hopefully, they do nail it to their standard,
Yeah.
the criticism I don't think would be as bad.
Right. And also, it's going to be more affordable for a lot of people too, and more accessible because it's easier to get this Hot Toys Batman figure versus that NR one.
Yeah.
Right.
The one that I feel like is going to be, I feel like this Dead Strange might end up being figure of the year. Maybe.
Really
Yeah,
interesting.
I feel like that's going to be a slept on one because it just looks so cool to me.
Details.
Are you picking it up?
I'm not, unfortunately. I wish I was, but I didn't get anything else from the movie, so
Yeah.
I didn't. I needed to pair with something. And
Are any of us
Gilgamesh isn't like the craziest, figure, but I think it looks good. I feel like this one's the one.
Spot on.
That head sculpt is
It's
fantastic.
beautiful, man.
Yeah. Also, the this one looks really good as well. The Morbius.
You gotta love
like all
Hot
the
Toys.
all the
Real
figures
quick, you
on
gotta
this
love
panel.
Hot Toys for their timing. Halloween just dropped. You would think they would have had 2 of these out last week.
Yeah.
Right.
Very true.
Especially that Dead
crazy.
Strange, man.
Their
That Dead
timing
Strange.
never makes sense though.
Yeah.
And you would
But we
think
got-
that they would have this one out already too. You would think that they would have came out with this.
That's the one that I was gonna say would probably come up. So because it was an exclusive drop, right? But also the Miles dropped right after. Right, I mean, the pre-orders went like a week after each other, or 2 weeks. I don't remember how far apart they were. And the Miles released a few weeks ago now, 2-3 weeks already. No,
Yeah.
about a month now. So
About
it would
2-3
be
weeks,
interesting
yeah.
to see that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the next one right there.
What do you guys actually have pre-ordered?
Yeah.
None
one
of these,
All
but
of them.
I'm very tempted on that Batman, man.
You have
Like y'all
none of
said, if it comes out, yeah. But if it comes out before NR, like y'all said, I'll be tempted because like it will be more affordable, and I'm not remembering correctly, but I'm pretty sure if you get the NR one, you have to get the 2-pack, right, with the rooted hair, Bruce Wayne. So this will be that and the Green Goblin white, because that 2.0 Green Goblin is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, it looks.
Because a lot of people for the longest time, up until No Way Home came out, people were shitting on that Green Goblin suit, right? Like unless you had the nostalgic, unless your name was Nick's Collectibles or Collector Joey, you had a kind of criticism for that Power Rangers looking Green Goblin suit, right? And then No Way Home came out, and everybody's like, "Oh, cool, nostalgia." And this upgrade look to it, it looks really cool, and he looks almost demonish with that purple like hoodie just ripped up. I'm tempted to pick that one up.
Eric's saying he got. What's up, Eric? He's saying he got 7 of them. I didn't even count how many I have, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on pre-order, 6 on pre-order. Damn, I need to chill out.
Damn.
I know.
5 on pre-order with and 1 that I want.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, so
I
we're
have
kinda in the
two,
same boat.
I have 2 on pre-order with a couple that I'm interested in.
Okay.
Do we
Yeah.
think they've fixed that zipper on Catwoman or no?
I don't know. I pre-ordered her though because I'm trying to get that
Nolan verse.
that Nolan
Yeah,
verse
no
going.
overspilt.
Yeah.
But any other thoughts about these? If anything.
I'm excited for that that other Spidey, the advanced suit one.
The advanced suit. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm
That
excited
looks
for
good,
that
I'm not
one.
gonna lie.
Yeah, that and then just having the Waldos on that one's gonna be really cool to see how they look in person and the posability of those.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously the Batman figure, but you know, that's probably my the 2 that I'm most excited just to mess around with. I have Vader on pre-order,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't see me like posing him too much. You know, it'll be something like we'll see. But the Batman one, I do see myself playing around with a lot more, and then obviously the Spider-Man. I have Toby also, but we'll see how I display him. It'll probably be.
Do you guys think the hype for that Wolverine kind of died down with the announcement of Deadpool 3 to get the
I think
opportunity?
it built it up more.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because this was announced before we were hearing rumblings about him being in the 3rd one, but it wasn't confirmed by Ryan Reynolds yet. They hadn't released that video. So they announced this and everybody was like, yeah, cool. We have a updated Wolverine for everybody who's a fan of those Fox Universe movies, right?
Yeah.
And then they announced that Deadpool 3 announcement. They were like, bro, we got to get this Wolverine figure because, this is probably going to get announced or I guess released. I would like to say around Christmas, maybe January. And then Ryan Reynolds just confirmed that Deadpool 3 is coming out in summer of next year. So there's that 6-month window for people to pick this up for that release. 100%. I see Hot
for
Toys.
the line from that movie,
dude. That's Wolverine from that movie is going to be intense. I'm excited for that.
I'm looking forward to that and the Deadpool. Like I'm finally picking up a Deadpool. That's gonna be cool.
Do y'all like that suit from the third one more so than the first 2 movies?
I need to see the texture on that suit because I think I like the finish on the first 2 than I do this next one. I don't know if it's the same material or whatnot. It looks a little bit more, I don't know,
bright.
Like,
I'd be curious.
The finish on it, the actual material, you know.
Yeah,
that.
You know how it translates to like the figure form because the first Deadpool figure, dude, it looks fantastic. He looks awesome.
Yeah,
I like that leather look.
I sold it twice, but I like that one.
I don't think this next one is leather, and I think that's what's kind of bothering me because I like that leather look of that first one. I know that the first figure had a lot of issues though. I think the second one was
leather,
better, and it did have some issues too. I know the second one had a few issues too, but
like corroded.
Yeah, man.
But also, like, you know, there's what we see like behind the scenes photos versus like how it looks after visual effects and like post production is gonna undergrading is gonna look different. So
yeah,
I have a dusty Deadpool. I either need to open up actually or just sell.
Hey, you could be on the stream. Open it up.
There you go. Tomorrow. Open
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not that interested in that one.
Anything else, guys? Calvin, are you gonna get the Spider-Man? This one?
No, I've got the first one, so I'm good with that.
Right.
Oh, nice.
But all right, guys. So I do have one more thing to talk about since it is kind of becoming the end of the year. We have time to talk about some figure of the year contenders. We have some contenders here. And guys, if you have any other suggestions, you can suggest some, and I will probably put some more on here if we get some good suggestions and post them on my Instagram. And every week we will have people vote one out, so we will have one taken out every week, and then we'll get down to the last week, and then it'll be probably not more than, I guess, a couple more, maybe like 2 more, and then we'll go down each week, and then at the end of the year we should see a winner. So that would be kind of cool to see which one we vote out every week. This week we'll probably not vote it out because we don't have all the figures yet. So if you guys can, I see Blurred Dad Life is saying Sam Wilson Cap. That is a good figure. One. Yeah, bro, I don't know how I didn't see that one. Yes, so yeah. I'll add that one on there. But any of y'all thinking about one that you like the best, or which one that you would probably take out of all these? Any suggestions?
Anybody? I have 3 of these, but I only have 2 open right now. I haven't opened the Mando Luke. The Carnage is phenomenal, man. That freaking it's a beast of a figure, right? The presence that figure brings to the collection it's insane. But that Moon Knight cape is second to none. And it really adds a lot of dimension to that figure, man. Like what you can do with that Moon Knight, it's phenomenal. But I will say a lot of props to the prank villain, because for a third-party figure, that figure is beautiful. I've seen so many pictures of people playing with that figure, posing it, and I gotta say, man, like it makes me want to grab that figure from how good it looks.
Me too.
I
just opened that one up.
I'm watching.
Yeah. I saw that.
So
is it good in person? Also,
like keeping up with these.
Yeah, it's pretty great, pretty good. Especially once again, if we're considering this as a third-party figure that's quite significantly cheaper than everything on here.
Yeah. I mean, the best value for what you're getting is definitely with that. It's a Mars
especially for
one,
something more niche than all of this as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a really cool thing. I think the only thing that I would say is like a Cat Bane would have been cool if he came with an alternative hat from the animated series. That would have been really cool.
I need to open up that Cat Bane.
You still haven't opened that one up?
No.
Oh, crazy.
I have a backlog I'm working through.
Calvin, anything you would add? Like any figure that like really stood out to you? Do you think?
Sam Wilson, definitely. I love that one.
I need to add that one.
The new Black Panther.
I was gonna put that one.
Well.
Oh yeah.
What else have I got this thing here? Mech Test Tony, that's a solid one. But off your list,
because the Mark III was pretty.
This Mark III is sitting. This base is ridiculous.
Yeah.
The paint that they did on. Apologize, guys. It's been a long day. I'm drawing a blank. Whatever the damn villain's name is, the paint that they did on his eyes, though, the way it looks like it's glowing, is pretty sweet.
I saw that on the reviews.
Especially from for me that loves things that are lit up. Like he looks like he's lit without being actually lit up.
Isn't it Killmonger?
Killmonger. Yeah. Not Killmonger.
Ironmonger, yeah.
Ironmonger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ironmonger.
I have to combat what Austin said about what did they call him, the prank villain?
Prank villain.
The Romero Joker. So I've got a screw loose, right? So I see this figure and I'm like, phenomenal.
Yeah.
But if I get that, now I need Batman. If I get Batman, I need Robin. If I need Robin, now I need Jazz Inc. 66 Batmobile, and then it's a whole
do it,
problem.
Calvin. Don't do it, Calvin.
I specifically did not go. see how they are. All my friends are enablers. All you guys suck. But I specifically didn't do 22 and 66 for those reasons alone. I was like, I don't need. Because if I do one, I'm going all in. So I specifically left those alone. I was like, I think 89, 95, 15, and 2008. I think I've got enough Batman covered in my collection.
Look, collecting lessons by Calvin himself.
I just clip it right there. Boba's saying Finnick. Now I did ask.
See,
I did ask about Finnick too.
I don't have Finnick.
It's cool.
Yeah.
And met her in London. Spice Runner and I took a picture with her.
Oh, really?
She's 60 and still gorgeous.
Okay. Yeah.
So I see her and I see you guys think of Finnick. I think of Chun-Li and Mulan when I see her. She's still fine.
Man. So I think I'm gonna add the Sam Wilson, of course. I'll add that one to this list. I'm trying not to go over it because I want it to be kind of even. So, and we don't have that many weeks. I want to take one off each week. So that would be kind of cool to see which one everybody votes off. But yeah, guys, I'm glad I could kind of show this and see y'all's input on that as well. I might add Finnick Shan to it as well. But that Sam Cap is going in there for sure.
Yeah.
But other than that, I do see MB Dyson saying RoboCop.
Badass figure. Badass figure.
You think it's worthy to put on here though?
Damn. I mean, I really like it. I'm not being just biased, but it looks a lot cooler in person than I think a lot of the pictures have shown. Because I think a lot of people were faced off of it because of the color, but in person the color is actually pretty well done. It's better than the original release that a lot of people were kind of having issues because it was too chromish. Had enough hue to it. I mean, dude, I think they killed it with that figure. I would definitely put it on that list. I don't know if a lot of people got. I don't think it's a figure that got a lot of hype around it. I know, it's not as known to other people. I guess it's not as nostalgic for a lot of the other collectors, but it definitely is a really well done figure. Except minus one little gripe that I have with it that I was talking to Austin about. It's like it doesn't come with an actual weapon holding hand, which I thought that was kind of weird because he comes with weapons and he doesn't have a hand to actually hold it. So I was like, what the heck is this? But other than that, it's a really awesome figure. I mean, the finish on it, it's one of the most beautiful figures I've seen in person. Just because it's so seamless. It would be
worth it, you think, to put it on here?
Yeah, put it on there. Yeah,
all right.
For sure.
All right. So we do have Illegal Apparel saying my top 3 are Carnage, Peacemaker, and Cad Bane, and he gave me $199. What the heck? But it seems like it's a bot. So what the heck is going on? So how is a bot giving me $199?
Hey, don't question it.
No question asked though this time.
Don't question it,
bro. What the heck? That's weird. But I can finally use this, I guess.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message.
So yeah. So
what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. Kind of look at it as they're defining these characters for us as we talk about it.
Yeah, I know, right? But I know I'm not using hashtags anymore because I wouldn't use hashtags on Instagram.
Use some more and get some more.
No, I know, but what if they like freaking? What if it's like somebody's account they're using and they use their card and?
Oh well, now I feel bad.
Yeah. But I don't want to ban them, so we're not going to do that. But Peyton saying cool info. It's a bot only giving you $1.99. No, why couldn't the bot like give me 100 or something? Come on, bot. Maybe it'll hear me or something. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for being here throughout all these bots and stuff. That was the first time I kind of had to go through that. But I'm gonna, of course, go down the list. Oh wait, Best Car Kid said something. Cad Bane, Star Wars figure of the year, but Reva may knock it out. That's true. That is true. Yeah, I was kind of doing it to where it was just starting now. So, kind of usually I was going to put the Joker, the in-art Joker in there, but I thought that would kind of be a little, I don't know,
out of it.
Yeah, that would be a little unfair because that's a lot of people. That would be instant me, But of course we're all voting, so you never know. I'm just biased towards Joker, I guess. There is a few figures on here that might actually be better than that Joker, though. Like the Carnage might be better than that Joker, honestly, because we saw that thing in person. It looks so good.
Awesome, man.
And I love this Luke Skywalker too. The Cad Bane. It's just it's crazy. But we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. If you guys in the comments down below on the replay want to actually put your input, you can. Having that No Way Home trio is gonna be nice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Boba saying hit that like button. Yes, 24 of y'all in here, please hit that like button for all these guys in here. They show love to everybody. Nicest guys on YouTube right here. We all met each other. There's nothing. We're just like it's awesome. This community is amazing. But let me take this off the screen so we can talk for a quick second. So Zio, I know you got some content coming, and me and you and Austin do too tomorrow.
Yeah.
But what you got coming up on your channel?
So on the YouTube channel, I am streaming with you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be unboxing some figures. I do have I'm gonna do a weekly unboxing live. Still up in the air what dates exactly, what consistently, but I'm gonna be unboxing a lot of figures. I'm in the same boat as Austin, where I have a ton of figures that have not seen the day of light since I picked them up. And so we got to get that going. And I figured what best way to do it than to do it on YouTube. I was doing it on Instagram, but Instagram kills the quality so bad, and so that's why I'm moving to YouTube on that. I did on Instagram drop a reel today, a RoboCop little showcase video, and then I'm gonna do a Zio question of the week on Saturday. Obviously, we have the stream tomorrow, so looking forward to all that and much more. So stay tuned.
Yeah, love the content there. It looks awesome. I love
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, the lights and everything. Austin, you got anything coming, man? We've been waiting.
Yeah, I've been slacking on the YouTube stuff.
Hey, he's almost at 500 subs. If you haven't subbed to Austin, make sure you sub. Link is in the description.
Which is appreciated since I don't post much, but love the love and support.
Yeah,
I need to post something this weekend. Maybe help hold me accountable for that. Okay. But I mean, content wise, I try and open up 1 or 2 figures a week.
Yeah. So
and kind of disperse that throughout the week. We'll probably open up a few this weekend, only because once again the 2 open pile has kind of grown a bit more.
Yeah.
We have quite a bit before the end of the year. And I need to start actually. One of the videos I'll be posting is taking a lot of shit out of these detox and cabinets and getting rid of those, and either sell them or just put them away in the closet, because selling stuff right now is pretty awful, and I'd rather keep some of these versus just give them away. Hell, if I were to give them away, I'll just send something to you, Danny, or Carlos, Joey, or Calvin on. So I'd rather just do that than
trades is what we're gonna do.
I wanted to post the thing I showed you guys, but I sold that Illusion Iron Man on eBay, and I sold it for $238, and I got $175 at the end of the day. Like, bro, like what's like
eBay fees, bro. eBay fees.
I'm not doing that again. I should have
Gotta
just
mark-
gave it away on the channel, honestly. Sorry,
Yeah.
Austin.
So,
Sorry.
no, you're fine. Yeah. So just open up a few figures and just kind of posting that on Instagram.
Yeah.
Hopefully have a video out on YouTube here soon. But more so just Copper Drop on Thursday nights.
Hey, yeah.
Luckily, my good buddy Miguel,
Yeah.
Toy Quest 101, he hits me up on Friday nights to do that with him, and yeah,
You'll be on Toy Quest tomorrow, right?
I should be.
You should, if you are, yeah, let us know. I'll make sure to share it and so we can watch you. But Danny, you got anything coming up? You've been on a little dry spell too, man.
Man, yeah, just like Austin, man, I've been kind of slacking. I've had some things in the works, but I've been taking a kind of a break, unless it's Copper Drop, unless your name is Collector Joey, Reverse Zeo, or Austin Nicholas, or tonight LoKey Collector. I've been kind of AWOL.
Yeah.
But sooner or later, I'll be back in the game and collecting a little bit more. Like I said earlier in the stream, Robert Pattinson Batman will probably be the next figure that I pick up, or something from the boys.
Yeah.
But adulting's kind of hard, and collecting figures gets a little bit trickier when you're having card fees and whatnot. So eventually I'll be posting some more, but collection update will be coming probably in the next week or two. So look forward to that.
Okay.
That'd be dope.
Good job. So Calvin, you got anything you want to share? Any streams you're going to be on? You can say whatever streams you want to be on. All of them are amazing to me.
I mean, wherever I get an invite and have the free time to get it. Miguel always tries to have me on with him, but if I'm driving, he's the one person. He's like, you can't do it if you're driving, so I got to be home for him. LWO Friday nights, we get wild and crazy. Half the time, I feel like we don't even talk figures; we just shoot the shit a lot of time.
The one time I was on there, it was fun.
Yeah, those dudes they're something else. Collector enables Sunday morning with Lael. Say What Wednesday.
Of course.
Profi's chat with Mario and the guys on Monday, so you can kind of, I'm told I'm not so low key in the community anymore, so it's pretty easy to find me. So, but Joey has been relentless about getting me on here with you guys, so he's not giving up. Yeah. I know my schedule. I've either been traveling or working, or it's always something that's come up every Thursday. So I appreciate you, and I apologize for being late again today. I did everything I could to try and get here. I tried to fly home from Phoenix, trying to get in this morning, trying to get back to Phoenix this morning, and then had to go to the mechanic and had to deal with that. So I was like, damn, it's always. But you know what? He jinxed me this morning. I said, look, anything that can happen will happen while I'm on the road. So as long as everything goes smooth, I should be back on time. And first thing this morning, he's like, how we going? No tires or nothing, right? I was like, don't jinx me.
I was like, let's hope the tires don't pop.
Oh my gosh.
As if I don't have 18 of them, right? So that I got to account for.
Oh my God.
So, and then I ended up at the mechanic anyway. I was like, damn. So I got here. But again, I appreciate you guys having me. So had a good time with you guys.
Pleasure, man.
It's always
good
fun.
catching up with you, man.
Likewise.
As always, Calvin. Love that you're on here. We got to catch up.
Please give Rachel a hug for me, bro.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
And so every time like someone's a special guest on here, like afterwards, like if I need a sub in or anything, I'll probably like ask you if somebody can't make it.
If I'm free, just let me know.
Bro, I'll ask you,
if I'm available. And I have no problem coming in from the office. If I'm on the truck, I'll pop in from there.
I've seen you in the truck before. You're pretty good with it. Yeah.
I stay rolling.
MB Dyson saying Iron Man, aka Tony. Oh wait, what? Wait.
He's messing around. He's messing
around.
Oh,
he's fucking with me. Okay.
I was gonna do the same shit too. I was
like, wait.
Hey,
can you donate $1.99 though that time? Dude, if he's acting like him, I mean, come on. I'm just kidding.
$1.99.
I know. So tomorrow I'll have those little unboxing shorts. I'll have one tomorrow, of course. I love having those. Those are real fun to make. It'll be on the Tony Montana from Present Toys. That one.
Nice.
And then I do have the Fusion Reactors to do a video on. If anybody from Fusion Reactors is watching, because they do like they are on top of things, and I feel like Fusion Reactor watches this stuff. I accidentally deleted the video because they did share one of my videos that I said I'm posting a review soon, but now I got to redo it. So they're probably like, where the heck is that review? But that'll be coming out probably next week. And then I do have the stream tomorrow with Zeo and Austin. So I don't know how long Austin has a few things to do tomorrow, but he'll be there for a little bit at least. So
and hopefully I start feeling better too.
Yeah,
that's more important right there, bro.
And who's that hot toy? Everybody loves that. That always does so well on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching that. And just copper drop on Thursdays as I get figures in. I'll just review them. But thank you guys again so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are the best. Everybody in the chat, y'all are the best. Love y'all. Every week, it's just a treat to be able to do this. But anyways, guys, it's been Collector Joey, and friends. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.